Okay, dinner is ready to be served. Okay, so my first box from HelloFresh has arrived. I got some veggie meals in here, so we're gonna crack it open in a few and see what meals I got, and see if this whole subscription service thing is worth it.
Causmic.
We're gonna start off by making this because I'm just gonna cook this for dinner tomorrow. So taking a look at the recipe chart for the Trattoria Veggie Panini, it looks like it's gonna take me about 40 minutes to make. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks like a fancy grilled cheese sandwich, but it does look good nonetheless. I like how they come with this card simply because I don't really like using my phone for recipes. Usually I'll do Pinterest, and I don't know, I just don't like using my phone, so having this out in the open for me is great. And then anyways, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the cooking.
Causmic.
I have this on medium-high heat. I'm gonna start heating up the oil so that I can caramelize my onions. It asked me to put in a teaspoon of sugar, which I'm about to add in, and then I'll be right back. So I'm adding the sugar, which is new. I've never caramelized onions with sugar before. So smells good. Smells really good, actually. Might be a new thing. We'll see. So just checking on the onions, and they look really good. Hack, even though I don't cook often, I always like to kind of have like a bowl that I put my scraps in, either it's like packaging trash or scraps from, like, you know, chopping up veggies or fruit or whatnot. I put it in here, and then I dispose of it all together, so it just makes cleanup a breeze. I'm someone who really likes to kind of clean up as I go. So the peppers are done. One step of the meal is complete. Still waiting on the onions. I think the onions are pretty much caramelized, so I'm just waiting for this to begin boil. Oh, it is boiling now, so I'm gonna add the cream cheese that comes with it, and then stir it in there, and then let it simmer until I'm ready to serve. So this is coming along quite quickly, which is awesome. Now I'm going to cut 3 tablespoons of my own butter. and I am going to soften the butter by placing it in the microwave, and then when I'm done with that, I will be spreading it over my slices of bread, and then I will be building the sandwich basically. So I reheated the same pan that I had caramelized the onions in per instructions, and now I am going to begin heating up the sandwiches and pressing them down with a spatula as they heat up and as the cheeses melt. Just waiting for the sandwiches to heat up, and I actually had some onions and peppers left over that I'm actually just going to eat as a side because it's really good. The cheese is kind of taking a while to melt. So lunch is served. It took me about an hour to actually get it all together. The card says 40 minutes, and honestly I'm a slow cook, so that's more so what I had to do with. The mozzarella did not fully melt, but that's okay. It's gonna melt in my mouth, or at least I hope so. So anyways, I'm gonna begin to dig in to give you guys my feedback on how it tastes, and then I'm gonna have my toddler try it as well to see his feedback.
Attraction. I've ordered them, they're not in yet.
It's pretty good, it's not bad. I just feel like it's missing a little flavor, just a little bit. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty good. Maybe I should have melted the cheese more. Not entirely sure, but I'm about to try the soup. Now, the tomato soup is actually really good, so I do like it a lot. So this is tomato soup. Yeah, like a marinara. And then this is a mozzarella grilled cheese. Blow it? Okay. Alright. I'll blow it for you. You want to blow? Okay, go ahead. Try it. What do you think? You like it? Mmm. Your soup is good? Good. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try the sandwich. Yeah. Can't really get a good bite. Come on. Let's get a good bite. Here, let me break it off for you. Looks good, huh?
I know. A better vehicle to go to an event that's a drag race on dirt than a truck. I mean, you know, cars don't belong.
You like it?
That's why cars are on the
Alright, so my toddler likes it, so okay, you guys, day number 2, we're gonna be cooking the salsa verde enchiladas. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the directions. So here are the ingredients that came. This is an interesting looking pepper, but I guess it's usable. Or is this a pepper? I guess this is the poblano, and I don't know what that is, but we are going to cook with it today. beans and the black bean mixture that I made earlier and rolling them up in the tortillas. I'm just now noticing this part of the recipe card. This is actually really helpful. Almost done. Just have to mix up the sour cream mixture. Okay, dinner is ready to be served. Added the sour cream mixture, the chili pepper, and the green scallions. Excuse my lips, but I'm about to go ahead and give this dish a try and see how it tastes. It seems like it's gonna be a lot better than the first dish. The first dish was a little basic, but this one looks really, really good, and it was actually quite easy to make. Okay, I'm about to dive in. Have me a little spoonful. That's really freaking good. I love that. I would make that again. So overall, I do recommend HelloFresh if you're someone who's busy, often indecisive about what meals you want to cook, you're trying to save money from eating out all the time, or you're just trying to learn how to cook. I think this could be a great box for you. I'm a mother of 2 under the age of 3, and I work full time. Even though I live really close to grocery stores, I actually have 4 grocery stores that are located within a quarter mile of me. Making frequent trips to the grocery store isn't as convenient for me as it was before I had kids. And also I would always kind of find myself resorting to Pinterest for meals. And so when I would make my trips to the grocery store, I would end up buying ingredients specific for that particular meal, and I end up wasting a lot of the ingredients because I could not find any other uses for those ingredients before a lot of them expired. So not only am I less wasteful, I'm saving time, money, and trips to the grocery store, which is really cool for me. Now, I did choose the veggie meal subscription because my ultimate goal is to become a vegan. I will say they don't have as many vegan options. Actually, I haven't seen any vegan options at all, but I will say that the vegetarian options, though they have them, they are quite limited in comparison to a lot of the meat options they have on there. And then I found too, like almost every other week, if not every week, the menu will have kind of like a grilled cheese type of meal on there, which in my opinion, if you're paying the full price of the subscription, it wouldn't be worth it, because I mean, honestly, I feel like they're hardly a step up of your typical grilled cheese and a can of soup. So on promotion, your meals are as much as $3.33 per serving. Not on promotion, your meals are about like $4.99 to about $7 and some change per serving. So it's definitely a savings from a restaurant, but you might not get as much value if you were someone who doesn't mind going to the grocery store a lot. If you're someone who doesn't mind going to the grocery store a lot and you can find many of uses for ingredients before they expire, then of course going to the grocery store, your meals were going to be on average about like $1 per serving or less. But if you're going to be quite wasteful like I have been, and you're not going to find as much uses for many of the ingredients, then I mean, you're kind of like not really saving by going to the grocery store versus doing a food subscription box like HelloFresh. Since my ultimate goal is to be a vegan, I do want to try another food box subscription called Purple Carrot, which are all plant-based meals on there. If you know of any other food subscriptions that are pretty good or that you recommend, please let me know in the comments below. But anyways, you guys, my overall feedback is that I do like HelloFresh, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.